start it off.
Boy.
I'm
Well,
gonna
last
turn
time
on.
was D&D. As we arrived in the, I think it was a town with a harbor. A
Yeah.
massive,
Not a harbor, but a
teleportation-
train station.
train station, okay. A massive sound of people teleporting coming up behind us. And these 3 people came out of the teleportation field and started chanting a big spell. It took a while to chant, and then suddenly there was a lot of rain. I recognize these people as the only 3 people that are allowed to teleport.
Yep.
In I don't think in these lands.
In the entire
I don't know.
lands.
Nuts.
Yeah, but I don't know if they the same like in the other, because they're 4 continents, right?
Yeah. So one of them comes from the southern continent, and one of them lives in the northern continent. And these
Yeah,
are the
see.
only 3 people who are allowed to teleport in the entire world, besides the use of specialized teleportation circles that are in the capital cities.
I see. Okay. After that, the female of a female called Liz came to us and interrogated us because we were suspicious for the crime of stealing a statue and a gem, because we had just happened to be there. Then she investigated us by checking I think what kind of spells we casted before.
No, more like so the spell she casted that you recognized was detect magic, but it was altered in a way, in such a way where she was able to sense like every single person has their own magical fingerprint, basically.
So yeah, they recognize their magical fingerprint.
Yeah.
After being checked and deemed no longer suspicious, we decided to go back into a tavern to rest. And then we saw a weird fish humanoid adventurer. Oh, he'll come back later. And then while we're in the tavern, Anu decided to stop his adventure and go home and spend his days writing about his past. After saying goodbye to Anu, we met up with a fish humanoid adventurer that likes to read books, and then he decided to join us as well. And his name is Dalglass Revzat. No, we went back into the forest to find survivors of or maybe like people from the tribe of Drek. And we came into the village that we stayed earlier, and we heard a sound, and then the major came out of his cellar under his house with his maid and butler. They looked very like hurried up, and they immediately like ran away somewhere in the forest, not on the path. And being suspicious about how the major could afford to try to buy a hunter license, we decided to investigate the cellar. In the cellar, we found a prison with chains everywhere, resembling a slave trading prison. After searching for some more, we found a book with names in it, where we found one name that Drek recognized as one of his female tribe members. I think mad with fury, he sprints after the major, and we follow him in pursuit. And that's where we ended, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, let's say mad with fury because the other word is banned.
I said mad with fury, right?
Yeah. I
Oh,
was making a
he
joke.
said the word.
What?
I was making a joke. I'm very
He
funny.
said the word.
I don't get it, sorry.
I also don't get it.
He said the
Shrimp.
word.
Oh!
He do be one. Kind of.
I don't know if he is, but he do be. Hey man, what can I say? It might be a queen.
One slight difference, I don't know if it's very important detail, but first one person teleported through, and then 2 others slowly also teleported. It was not like one portal thing, but 3 separate ones. All right, so
I don't know if I'm actually if I also followed them. So I think I was just kind of standing there, and then everybody ran off.
Yeah, I think I would start running and Logi started running, but the rest is still standing there like,
No,
fuck,
we were like
walking up the
running after you
stairway.
as well, but
Oh,
not
okay.
as fast.
Yeah, what kind of happened is Drek started running, Logi saw it and started running as well, and like the Sagalis and Arthur and Yeske are still like climbing up the stairs. And that's where we're starting off. So yes, you guys saw Drek looking in his book, peering through the list of names. And suddenly his eyes fall on one certain name, Freebell. As his eyes widen, and he instantly sprints towards the stairs and climbs up and starts running. You guys look at each other in confusion for a few seconds, for just a mere second, and you instantly start following him. And as he passes Logi also follows in pursuit. You guys get up the stairs. Douglas, are you think to do anything?
I was trying to present Logi the potion, but then he ran off. So just kind of standing there with this potion that I made.
You made this?
I made this, and I suppose if the rest comes up, I'll just ask, what should we do?
Run after them.
Okay. Suppose.
Alright, so you slowly see Douglas turning as well, and starts jogging, kinda, then slowly starts speeding up after the rest as well. Everyone now slowly gets up on the stairs and starts running after Dragon Logi. However, Logi runs quite a bit faster than the rest, so it's a bit hard for the rest of the party to follow at the same speed as Drek. However, Drek, with your passive perception, you do notice that there's like struggling a little bit, catching up, because yes, it may have burned down, and the ashes make it quite easy to actually track the people in front of you. However, it is still somewhat difficult terrain because there are now trees that are fallen. There's the ashes. The ashes are quite thick at this point because, well, it is a pretty big fire. There was a lot of many plants. So what do you do? Do you just keep going full speed?
I know that Logi is pretty close behind me.
Logi also kind of struggles a little bit with keeping up. Technically, I think after... Actually, I'm not sure. Actually, no, Logi is faster than Yasuke. Technically.
I'm I'm one with the wind. How am I slow?
You just are. I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you.
DD rules, bro. Nothing personal, kid.
Your E is on cooldown.
I wouldn't really be hurrying. I would just be following you down.
Yeah, so everyone kind of struggles for keeping up with you. Even Logi, even Yasuke, who you've gotten to know, are quite fast. However, since the terrain is a little bit more difficult to cross, they slowly start falling behind.
I would
the
match
others
my
fall
speed.
even more behind.
I would match my speed with Logi. Like wait up for him a bit and then run together with Logi. And then hoping that Logi's tracks would leave behind enough of a path for the rest to know where we're going.
I mean, so far it seems very easy to like. They're very clear tracks in the ash. It's almost as if the people in front of you walk through snow, basically.
Okay.
So it's easy to follow. However,
can I discern from the tracks like if they're going fast?
I mean, as they were leaving, they were already like somewhat in a fast walking state. And as you look down, you do notice that basically the steps are getting bigger and bigger, and you notice that they start running.
Oh, and I keep up the pace. I wait up for Logie and I keep up like the same pace with him. So
With
not
with the
entire-
pace, as I said, you can tell that they're running. However, you do notice it's even more difficult for them than it is for example, Arthur, Segalis, and Douglas, who I think all have roughly the same movement speed, meta-wise, game-wise.
Yeah, I would take Logie with me.
All right. So yeah, you keep sprinting. Also because it's still raining. Like even though the tracks are still quite visible, the rain does like. You're afraid the rain will remove the tracks at some point. And for now, the tracks are still heading east. However, it seems like slightly at the point when you like quickly look behind you again to see where the rest of the squad is. And the village starts to be out of vision. You notice that the tracks suddenly head towards the south. And as you keep following, is there anything anyone wants to do in the meantime as well, or are you guys just running along and?
Yes.
We
Yeah, most of
are
the time will be
running.
spent with movement.
What did you say, Eamon?
Most of my time will be spent with movement. I would say. I wouldn't really be doing anything else.
All right, so you do notice that the two people in front are like getting quite a bit of distance, and Yasuke is kind of like in between the two groups. I know now you can tell me otherwise. I'm like just slightly gonna assume that Yasuke is just gonna try to stay a little bit in the middle of them, ish as he can, or is he going full speed?
Yeah, I will probably be in the middle.
So Yasuke kind of keeps to try to keep eye on both of you, and you suddenly see in front of you the two in front suddenly move towards the south, and you follow in pursuit, and you keep looking kind of behind you to make sure that the rest of the party also follows. And even though like the distance is slowly growing between every squadron, so to say, from this group, you do still manage to see them heading towards the south as well in the end. So you can focus on running again. I wrote this down. I think with your current speed, it would take you're running for about 18 minutes. Derek and Logie, and you start seeing 3 figures in the horizon in front of you. It seems like something you will be able to catch up on soon enough. Even faster if you would go alone. A lot faster if you go alone, even.
It was with a farmer and a
Farmer, the town master, and his mate.
I'd go full speed for the last bit.
Alright, so you start seeing these people in the distance. You know that even with the speed of Logie, or the speed that you're going right now, you'd be able to catch up in like 2 minutes. Maybe a bit more. But there's this fury inside of you of the name that you recognize, and it's making you very nervous as you suddenly start sprinting full speed ahead again. Logie unable to keep up. I would say you probably, because you don't have any struggle with rough terrain. So you would probably be able to catch up in what's your current movement speed?
50.
Yeah, you would be able to catch up in like 40, 50 seconds now. So you sprint full ahead, and they're getting closer and closer. And you notice them like turning around, and they're trying to rush, but in reality they're only getting a little bit slower because they're moving a little bit clumsier now. And you take one last dash, and they're pretty much in arm's reach. What do you do?
I would stop right there. I would
Almost
scream that.
prone.
They're not listening.
They're not stopping.
No. But you can see as they turn around, there's worry in their eyes. And in one of their in the farmer's eyes, there's even some anger.
I would take my quarterstaff and try to tackle the mayor.
All right. Roll for an attack. Or you
Can I
just roll
target
it.
something?
Yeah, you can just roll it. You know what? Target Tim.
Target who?
Tim.
Who's Tim?
It's the
Is this Tim? Oh, yes.
Tim is best.
By the
boy.
way, just so you know, Wolf, I can only see from Anu's eyes still.
Wait, still, but your character's on the screen, right?
Yeah, but I can't see from it.
Maybe you have to switch into it from the player menu.
Yeah. That
You
might
have
be a
to.
thing. If you right click your name in the left bottom,
Yeah.
you can think you
No,
can
in the
choose
left,
it
not the left bottom. In the menu on the right, you can click on the three little people icons, the third one, and then I think you should have 2 players there, and then you could probably set as rivet target. Is that one?
I mean, I know he's the owner of the character.
Yeah, you should have 2 characters then, right? In your
Yeah.
Hope. I guess I'm hiding.
Okay, I got it.
Can you see through Douglas's eyes now?
Yep.
Okay, then I guess that was it.
I'm back, by the way.
He kind of looks
Welcome
like
back.
you.
welcome back.
Oh, Tim?
Finally don't hear robots anymore.
Hey,
No more roboto.
I like being a robot.
Did you roll an attack on that?
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, yeah. I mean, I assume this is like just like you.
It's not to
You-
damage him, but
You kind of sweep the ground underneath him, and yeah, he falls on his face, and he quickly like rolls back and starts like crawling back. Like, what did I do to you?
what are the other 2 people doing?
That's a good question. What are they doing? Let me roll dice.
When in doubt,
I
roll
would
dice.
say they'd stop as well. Actually, yeah, they stop.
They stop.
Yeah.
I would jump on the guy like my knees on the sides of his thighs, not in a sexual way, and put the
No.
book to his face and why is her name in there? And look him in the eyes and not break eye contact.
Ooh.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. Why is she in there?
And as you keep pressuring the mayor, the farmer, who's been looking kind of mad. Even for a bit long, like when he stood above the corpses of the knoll in the city already, he already looked very angry. And he turns to you, Derek, in this rage, and he starts yelling out, "How dare you kill the children of Yinagu!" And he tries to punch you. Which one is it? 20. However, you quickly, with your agile reflexes, manage to dodge the attack real quick. How do you respond?
The children of Inagu? I have no clue what you're talking about.
You killed the children of Yinagu.
I have no idea who he's talking about.
Is that all that you do?
Yeah, I tell him.
All right.
I have no clue.
He goes in for another punch. And this time you manage to like just deflect it pretty easily. And no, he doesn't even say anything. He's just trying to punch you.
He's just trying to punch me?
Yep.
I would get off the mayor and be like, stay down. Stay down. And I would say it very menacingly. You want me to roll something for that?
No, you don't have to.
Okay.
He's just kind of laying there on the ground, like looking at you, looking at the farmer, looking at the mate, who also looks very nervous. By the way, you would notice.
Can I still swing my quarterstaff at the farmer?
Yeah, standing up is not an action.
Not fatally, just to immobilize or.
Yeah, you can knock him out.
Okay. Did I try it? He's dead.
As he comes in for another punch, you kind of gently dodge to the side with as little as movement as possible, and with your quarterstaff, you just kind of throw up your quarterstaff a little bit until you grab only there's only a little bit of it left, and you hit him in the neck as he falls down to the ground, unconscious.
I'll have a look at the maid, what she's doing.
She's just standing there in a panic, like she's kind of looking around, just like. And she looks back at you and kind of freezes up a little bit.
I would put the book like so close to his eyes that it would always like touch the face of the mayor. And
now you may roll an intimidation check.
okay.
Oh, okay. Okay. Do I'm in initiative now, brother?
Yeah, meanwhile, while Yaska is running, he gets lifted up by a dragon that suddenly appeared. And,
Oh, in that case, yeah, sure.
No, he keeps his lips tight shut. However, at this point, Logi also starts arriving. And he's like,
Oh boy.
Dragons?
You got that. I don't know. I forgot how Loki talks. Brain does.
Logi's strong.
I will kill you.
However, he's deposing very menacingly. He's like, why we were running after them?
I'm like, Logi. Make sure the mate doesn't run. And I would.
Loki walks up to the mate.
Yeah.
stay.
Loki cannot fail an intimidation check, right? Like it's impossible for Loki.
Well,
Mm.
charisma is not very high. So, I think at least.
I guess I would pull the man back on his feet, but like keep him hold his clothes tightly. And can I do that? Do I have to roll something for that?
No, that's fine.
And I would take him and put him next to the farmer that is knocked out.
Mm-hmm.
And I'd be like, what the children of who?
Yinuga. I have no clue. I actually have no clue how to pronounce it, but
Who are the children of Nihuga?
Yinuga is the god he worships. Yinogu.
Is that why you guys captured Freebell?
You kind of see he goes twinkling. I mean, technically, in a way, I suppose Yinogu is responsible.
Hear that.
Oh shit!
Whose idea was it? Yours or his?
It was the nose. It was part of the deal why we had a peace treaty. They'd captured the people that wouldn't listen and head south in the country. We had to sell them for them.
Were there other Tabaxi other than Freebell?
No, that was the first one.
The first one.
Only one? I mean, you saw her name as one of the last entries, so...
Mm-hmm.
Only one. First and last.
I would like tell him to stay down and just, like put my quarterstaff on my shoulder ready to hit, and I would wait for the others to show up.
Now, sir, you just built me up and now you want me to... Okay.
No, I put him, like, when I put him down, I was like, I put him down on his ass. Like, not like laying down, but like sitting down on his ass next to the farmer.
He just stays there and shooting. Not too long after this, Yaska starts slowing up, and then a few minutes later, or one or 2 minutes later, the rest of the party group shows up.
Yeah.
And that before they actually show up, yeah. No, actually, no. Everyone shows up. Hey.
Everyone shows up.
Yes, you guys see this farmer laying unconscious on the ground, Logi T-posing next to the tiny ass maid, and Drek holding a quarterstaff to the head of the mayor. How do you respond to that?
I would like watch them come in and be like, these people were slave trading Tabaxi and other races, other people, for their peace treaty with the Knolls. I would just tell them that.
And still their village got burned down of like they did something wrong. Holy shit. puppies.
Their whole forest burnt.
I hope it was worth it. Oh,
Mm.
have the information for your with your family?
Well, only Freebell hasn't told me anything else yet. He's not very talkative. Literally have to beat it out of this man.
Please don't hurt me.
Well,
Where did
he
Freebell go
won't
again?
hurt you if you say something.
Where'd Freebell go? I have nothing to do.
He said they were trading themselves.
No, everything
But
that
they would-
goes that goes south gets captured by the null, and then the null capture them, and then
As in goes south, as in goes wrong, or as in actually goes.
like the null village was literally south of that village.
Okay.
Shit went south real fast.
Yeah, because okay. Mm. Okay. So if she got captured again by the gnolls, and if she's the only one, she has managed to escape. That's my thoughts. I'm not saying this out loud, but that's my thoughts.
Okay.
Uh,
Sure.
uh, I don't. I would. I would lay it. Like, who are the other names? For these humans? People of your tribe? Just like anything that travels through this place?
Just anyone that travels into their domain.
And you were okay with this? You let this happen?
Well, I mean, just like you guys, we did warn you. Just like we warned the others. Not everyone is willing to listen.
Then why did they attack your village?
He looks to the farmer real quick. It had to do with the dragon. They serve him now. Her? Wait.
Huh?
They serve, yeah, her now. Double check. Either way, they serve the dragon now.
Sir. So, what did they do with Freebell after they taken him? Wait, did they trade it to them or they they to them or them to they?
No, so the null they capture people, send them to the village, and then through the village get sent to other sources.
Other sources. Okay. Is Freebell still alive?
I don't know. I don't
What
know
about the other
happens to them.
Tabaxi? Have you heard about the slave camp?
Can't say I have. No.
You really don't know anything, huh?
I just know what I need to know.
Where do they keep their prisoners? Is it in the same place as they used to?
We're not allowed to go towards them. They only come to us.
I've heard enough. And I will.
Yeah, you kind of see him like making himself
I'll-
small.
Yeah, I would like intimidate with my staff, but then not hit, just poke the farmer to like get up.
No, he's out cold, man. I'm sorry.
I've calmed down a bit. Like
That doesn't matter. He's still knocked out.
yeah, okay. But I've calmed down a bit. Like I'm, I'm visibly less angry. I'm still angry. So I look to the group and like, what are we gonna do with them? Like we can't just let him go, right?
Did I arrive yet?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Everyone over
everybody
there.
Sorry, okay.
This last part you all got.
You're all there.
He should be. This is highly illegal. What he's doing. He should be brought before justice.
Or be brought justice to.
Technically, it's not against the law in our country.
Oh, in that case,
So it's not illegal in your country that I will execute you right here, right now.
It's illegal. It's illegal.
well, sweet.
What about fucking morals?
We try to have more next to village of Knoll.
Well, shouldn't build a village here anyway.
Yeah, that was a mistake.
I would I actually have no idea. I would just turn to the group like, what are we gonna do with them? Because if it's up to me, I will knock him out cold and just leave him here in a forest.
I genuinely couldn't care less what you would do with them, but I just want to go to the dragon at this point. So, whatever you do, make it quick.
It seems that's where I should be heading as well then. To find out more.
I mean, if you don't want to do it, I'll do it.
I'll do it.
I could
Knock
also
him
bring
out
them,
cold.
like use them as mules.
Ah, sure.
Bring them as a sacrifice to the dragon.
It seems like more work, honestly.
I think we should avoid the dragon. It's
Loki hungry.
Oh, Loki can also eat them, I guess, if he's
Yeah.
hungry.
Loki's like, oh,
Does he eat them?
Loki now knows that's a lady dragon. It's like lady steak for him.
Yeah. That's right.
Uh-oh.
I would.
Well, I don't approve about these. I think, yeah, they do need to get into justice, but
Yeah, fuck him. Not literally.
No.
Why
Fuck
don't-
him.
why don't we just put them on a tree and then just walk away? And then they just try to figure themselves if they want to live
How
or
about
want
we
to die.
just let them hang themselves?
Which tree?
There's
Yeah,
still a
what kind of
few
bird?
trees
Yeah,
standing. However, the
Crispy
branches, yeah,
no.
the branches, they don't seem like they have a lot of strength in them anymore. Like if you try to, do that, it's probably gonna break.
It's just structures of charcoal.
Yeah, pretty much.
This all sounds like it takes a
Or
lot
we
of
could-
time for no
Or we
reward.
cut off their arms or their hands so they can't use their hands anymore. So they can't tie people up anymore. Yeah.
Either let them go or kill them. Like, it's that easy.
Well,
I don't
you
care.
like
I
If you
wouldn't
ain't
kill
doing
him.
it, I
Yeah.
will do it.
You want to kill him?
let's
I'm
put it to a
angry,
vote.
but I want to hurt them very badly, but I wouldn't
Alright.
kill them.
You hurt
You
them
don't
very
have to.
badly, and we move on. I mean,
I would let-
it seems like your
Because
struggle.
if I get this straight, they're like human traffic thingies, right?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, right.
Hu-
Yeah, okay.
Humanoid.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, okay, but like in our world's IDs. Then I would
So-
kill them. I would just kill them.
Or I would.
I don't think we
Unless
should
my
keep them
big
alive
guy
here.
would cancel me. But
I would
Either
hold the
kill
Carter
them.
staff
Or take them.
But
up
that's
to the
up for you
maid
to
and be
decide.
like, "How much did you know about all this?"
I knew nothing. I swear. I mean, I had to feed them, but I used to be one of them.
Oh,
Huh? How does that work?
I was one of the prisoners.
And they just make you their slave, or what?
Yes. If I would try to do anything or run, they'd kill me. And you see the town mayor like, she's lying.
I would hit him in the face now with the Carter staff.
Okay, but can
It's
we
not that hard
check
to
if
hit,
he's lying or
it's
not?
fine.
It's-
Can we check if he's lying?
you can check after his face is broken.
You
Thank very much.
can roll insight. However, insight is a bit harder right now because currently he's being punched in the face.
Okay, but what if
That usually makes it easier, man.
Hey.
What do you mean?
Hello,
So
Loki.
do I? What's happening?
You can roll an insight check, but the DC is a little bit higher.
Oh, in what sense?
Welcome
oh, yeah.
to Wolfie's Guild.
Well, doesn't matter.
Your next quest awaits adventure.
Apparently,
Like,
I decided to
yeah.
roll it. Right.
It's hard for you to tell if he's lying or telling the truth.
Lala
Can
House
I
has
ask
just
my old
joined the
man?
Wolf Guild, ready for adventure.
Wait, can I insight on the maid? Oh wait, that's too late. I already punched the dude.
You currently punched the. Also, Lola, thank you for your subscription. You currently knocked out the mayor. You can the maid is still, conscious. Oh, thank you. No, I swear yes, I knew that they were there, but I could do nothing about it.
Yeah, you can. You could always just walk away.
Someone is lying.
Walking away is not that easy. In all.
What do you mean? You have
Is-
2 legs, no?
Can I say that? She's a human maid, right?
Humanoid, yeah.
Mm. Can I do an insight? See if she is
Sure.
speaking the truth.
Once again, it's very difficult to tell if they're like lying or telling the truth due to like they're just in a state of panic at this point.
Can I ask my old man?
I mean, yeah, but he's a sword.
Tone? Still has a brain.
Dude, he has a sharp mind.
But let me think. for
It
a
doesn't.
second.
If it's not possible, it's not possible. But the
He
guy.
has been there every single time you guys had a conversation with them. Alright, roll another insight check, but then for Yo.
But no way, I rolled twice bad, right? See? My old man knows. If it's
Or doesn't.
yeah or doesn't.
For someone that's imprisoned, you had a lot of freedom. And
Yo's picking facts, dude.
Okay.
As he says that, she tries to run.
Can I,
Oh boy, rookie mistake.
Can we make him what is that word again? Where you make him fall?
Trip.
Trumble? Trip? Yeah, thanks. Dude, my brain is not working anymore. But yeah, trip.
I mean, I don't know.
Logie
if
would be
you-
closest.
Logie would be able to do that because he's literally standing next to her T-posing.
I mean,
He's
yeah.
watching over, basically. That's like his job.
I mean, yeah.
Would Loki
Hunting
let-
instincts kick in. Tackle.
Logie gets an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I mean,
I guess.
roll for an attack, I suppose.
Yep. All right.
You can target.
Wait,
them.
don't kill it.
Yeah, the target dummy.
No, it's
Kill it.
it's to trip.
Yeah. I'll just target dummy.
Yeah, there's a dummy in the
yeah.
Amsterdam.
Found it.
It's good old Tim.
Just straight attack throw.
Yeah.
With strength.
Oh, there's a dummy.
Assumingly, you're attacking, like you're kicking away her legs or something.
I mean, I'm tackling her. I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Just like so.
Yeah, that hits.
Yep.
And so basically, she tries to run away, and like she turns around and starts running, and Loki just puts his arm forward, and she just runs into the arm, and she falls over and hits a branch on the ground, and just.
Can I walk up to her and like, all right, speak up?
And intimidation check.
Ow.
Yeah, sure.
Uh,
Do I need to?
that hurt.
She's
She-
already
it-
running,
it-
isn't
it-
she already afraid anyway?
She
Shouldn't have run.
Yeah.
well, she got a bit confused because she basically walked into Loki's arm, and she's just like laying there. And she's like,
But she already ran away, so isn't like intimidation already validated?
you don't have to roll intimidation, but she's
Yeah,
just
see?
like,
Fuck you.
she's just kind of like catching her bearings for a second because she got very confused about what just happened. I mean, you say start talking, but like, how the fuck do you reply to that? Like,
Well, you just start talking. It's not that hard.
well, my name is
Yeah,
Annie,
okay,
and,
you know, you know what I mean.
Me.
Like she would probably start explaining.
Like the story, or not.
I'm
but,
sorry, it
you
was
know.
for the safety of the village and good money.
So,
Probably
you-
special money.
so she just sacrificed her own people.
No. Their own people were.
I think how it kind of is that they were trafficking. It brought money to the village. Money
Yeah.
for village, good for village.
Yeah.
Not for people that get human trafficked.
But
Probably the people that
look,
are closer to me or get the most money out of that.
Yeah, okay. So we
was-
just killed the big guys, the big heads.
Like we don't know if the
Well,
rest of the village
the
knows
mayor
of this.
provided
But...
for like drinks for the inn or new crops when needed.
And
Yeah,
the
but-
rest of the money went straight into his house.
This was
Sure.
fucking
Yeah.
blood money.
Yes,
Which is burned.
yes, it did.
Do you have money on you right now?
I would start tying up the farmer, and I have rope.
I have a few coins.
How much rope do you need to tie up 3 people?
Depends how big are they.
No, just their hands.
Depends how
Yo.
big are their hands. Have you seen Loki's hands?
Yeah, okay.
About 25 feet.
Hmm.
For 3 people, 25 feet. Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so
No.
can we figure out who was the mastermind behind this? Or do we already know?
It's obviously the mayor. He's living in the biggest house.
Animals, apparently.
Yeah, but is he the one that started the trafficking, or is he just providing the village as a portable traffic place?
I'm holding all 3 of them accountable. They made blood
Mm.
money off
True,
slave
yeah.
trade.
True, but they were also just an innocent.
They
bunch of
conspired with the
people.
Knolls.
Yeah, so,
So
we
what
just
if
killed the
we
Knolls. If we
ask
kill the Knolls,
them-
they don't have to do anything and they could come clean, no?
If you guys want to talk to them, I'm done talking. All they
Oh,
do is
same.
lie.
If someone is done talking, same. Can we go? Can we go now?
My guy wants the dragons.
Listen, I just want my fucking moss, bro.
I want to.
Dragon territory hyper ice.
Wait, how much rope to 3 people? 25?
Unless you like cut it up, then you know, then you have to cut it up.
Wait, how do I take rope off my
Robe?
Well,
rope?
you can
Okay,
cut
is
it,
it-
you can cut
oh.
it in 2 ish. Loses some usability.
Or do you
afterwards.
just use up all your rope at the same time?
Well, no, you can cut. You guys have swords.
You guys have swords, right?
You can cut
You-
the
you-
rope.
You just have to change the name of the actual.
I have claws.
You,
Okay.
you just write down like, oh, now it's 25
Oh
feet
wait!
for
Oh,
that.
you just changed the name. Okay, got it. Okay,
Oh, that's
I'll
what you
take
meant.
25 off. I was like, yeah, I was like, there's like not really like a charge or something. Like just 1 out of 1 charge. You know what I mean? Okay, I changed the name. Yeah, I'll tie them like all 3 together so they can barely move. I
Yeah,
always
so there are 2
group-
unconscious, and the girl is just like, this is not very comfortable. Oh, well,
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
Should have thought about that before you started slave trading.
True.
Exactly.
Lowy spitting facts.
Technically, I only fed them.
Okay,
Yes,
but
indeed.
so let's be honest, right? These people didn't do anything wrong. They just wanted the money. They made blood money. Yeah, I know. But if we just fuck up the big head monster brain, it's all good because they don't have to do it again. So they can clean up. No, like problem
Who's
solved.
the
Yeah,
biggest
well,
brain
She's
one?
just
I'm
nodding
down
in
to-
it's the
agreement with
balls.
Jasuke.
Yeah, but it's the nulls then, no?
I'm down to leave them right here.
Let's just leave
But
them.
I'll just like ask the girl one last thing. Where were you guys heading?
To your mom. No, just kidding.
Because they were running a different direction than the city where we came from.
Yeah, they were currently running south.
Wait, why?
Yeah, so I would,
True,
I would,
good question.
I would ask the only conscious person, like,
Because you unconscient the rest.
Well, I can make them up if you want.
you didn't think about it.
Oh no, I did. This is what she's doing. She's just like, kind of looking
say
away.
anything.
Are we,
Like, just
are we
whistling.
supposed to
I
hear
will-
anything?
I would-
we didn't. We don't hear that
Oh,
whistling,
you
by the
didn't
way.
hear the whistling? Oh. There you
No,
go.
we heard the first little note.
Yeah,
and
it was
that
like-
just disappeared.
Yeah, so she's kind of looking like away. And she's like whistling a little bit. And,
Can we just go back to tying her up so, she
So-
can answer the question?
Yeah,
gonna-
can I search? Because they're all tied up now, right? So can I search them and see if they have what they have on them? If they're like a lot of money on them or not?
Sure.
Be right back.
Is money gonna tell you where they were heading or what?
Well, they must have had a lot of blood money.
Yeah, but we already established that, no?
Not
Well-
very difficult, but you would find about a pouch with about 100 gold coins in total.
All right, can we take that? No.
I'm gonna take it. It's blood money. This is money paid by my tribe and other slaves.
So yeah.
Yeah, take it. It's your thingy, whatever.
And I'll give Douglas like
Here's half, bro. Good luck.
20 gold.
Wait,
Like,
why
this
am
is-
I getting money?
Yeah, why is he getting money?
Why is he getting money, not me?
This is for waiting. Like this is like because I know he's getting
Because he
impatient.
wants-
Like I gotta pay
He's
this
the
man
money,
off.
man.
Is he?
Okay,
Money
but can
can
we
solve
like?
everything?
Can we just speed run the? fact
Weren't you
that we
supposed to
wanna
pay
know?
me? Wasn't I supposed to pay you for protecting me from getting to the dragon, or like what's going on here now?
Looks like you're getting paid instead, Jimbo.
I need to. Like. I'm giving you this. Can you be patient for a minute?
Sure.
I'd like to finish this up as fast as I can,
Yeah.
but I really need to pursue this.
No problem. From the limited insight of someone who doesn't really read people very well, they seem to have like no fucking remorse. Just saying.
And I hand the bag as like, exactly.
So you give
Hello?
him, you give him 20 gold, right?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
Plus
Right.
20.
I added it for you.
Easily.
already.
oh, no.
Plus
Rest
20
of
for
the-
waiting.
I'll take it.
I'll
Yeah,
take
I'm
the
back.
bill.
Like
Okay,
I will
right.
look like at. It's like a bag of money, right?
Yeah, it's
I
a
would like
pouch.
hold it. I will hold it and look at the rest of the group and like
Mine.
anyone.
I would like some.
Didn't your tribe pay for that money? So is it worth to just keep it yourself?
Well, one person of my tribe, but basically it's no money.
True. Well, I don't care about money, so good luck, have fun.
I would. Sigela said yes, right?
What the fuck?
You need money to survive. Just
Just get it.
yeah.
You just
yeah.
get it, bro.
Okay,
Can we
I
go
would
back
give
to the fact that we want to figure
look
out whether we're going to the south?
Logi.
I Maeve,
What were you
I have
giving?
one more question for you.
Me.
We got
Yes.
question.
Yeah. So you don't know where you guys were heading?
She does.
So
For 5 gold pieces, I would like a direct place where you guys were heading.
Oh God, we're negotiating with money.
So we steal her money, and then we get 5 gold.
It's her money.
That's smart, bro.
will you also let me go?
Yeah, just give it.
Otherwise,
For
you can't
now,
really
we
do
don't
much.
intend on killing you, but letting you go is another story. But
But what am I
that,
gonna do with the 5 gold then?
All right, listen up, right? You can
with 5
go
gold,
for-
you can get something food if you like.
Not if I'm stuck with
leave
these
it-
Five gold,
idiots.
5 gold gets you a lot in this world.
Oh wait, you're stuck with these idiots. We can also take care of that.
You guys literally tied them to them.
Okay, listen
Yeah,
up,
we
right?
could we could cut
It
like that
depends
part
on
out.
how much information you give, how
capitalism.
friendly
You
we
create
are.
a problem, you sell the solution.
Can we not just let them go? And if they tell us where they were
What?
doing,
We're not letting them go. They're gonna go get their probably to like their safe place where they're keeping their money, their
so
blood money.
yeah,
To
what
be
are you
fair,
gonna do
most of the
about it?
money has burned away.
Yeah, you kind of burnt the whole town, so you know.
So
Maybe they're
Since when
keeping
can
it in a
gold coins
stash.
burn?
are you accepting the 5 gold pieces?
What does the gold matter if we just kill the mastermind behind this? No, then there will never be any more blood money for this part. It's literally a win-win. The money has already been made. There's no way.
Someone who's already accepted dirty things is willing to accept them again.
Yeah, it doesn't matter, bro.
I'll accept it if you guys cut me loose from them. Like I can still be tied up, but then at least I can move away.
Yeah, I'll just move you like two trees high. Even though there's never a tree that high anymore.
There's it's all charcoal.
So
Doesn't
are
matter.
you giving us more information or are you not giving it more? We're getting a bit annoyed
If
here,
you
but
if you
we're
cut
trying
me,
to
if,
like
if
kind
you
of
cut me
leave.
loose from them,
I mean, I'm not getting
First
annoyed.
you talk,
Okay,
then we discuss your
Okay.
position.
the two of them were well, okay. Like,
Words, Wolfie.
yes, I'm role playing. Okay, you dig?
Yeah.
So this is the thing, right? Yes, I did work for them. I helped them. I'm guilty. However, the two of them are way closer to the knoll than I am. However, right now I had no choice but to follow them.
So where were you going to follow them?
The
to?
knoll
They were going to the knoll.
of what's
There
left
you
of
go.
them.
And where is their camp?
From what we understood the last time when they attacked the village, they said they were in the mountains.
Oh yeah, that's not burning down.
Can
sadly.
you bring us to them?
Want to try?
Wait, do Tabaxi have retractable claws?
I don't fucking know.
Camelot's
Is
hell.
Probably.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess so.
I would like to phone a
I don't-
friend.
I would
It would,
like-
it would seem
Get in here.
functional.
I would like- I would, you know, like unsheath my claw and just cut her free, and like start walking in the other direction, not south.
You start walking towards the north.
No, I would tell her start walking into the other direction, and never associate with these people ever again,
Do I still
because
get
they're knocked out, and I will just cut her free and like tell her to start working.
Do I still get the 5 gold?
No,
Okay.
start
Get your
walking
life.
She
fast
kind of
before I change my mind.
Okay, she starts running.
She can run pretty fast.
Well, then pretty
It's,
well.
it's not that fast. Like she still gets. There's still like a lot
Okay,
of trees in the way.
So these 30 minutes, all we learned is that gnolls are in the mountain and we have blood money.
Yeah, we have blood money.
All right, let's go.
We have no money.
Yeah, well, we know where they are now, so we
money,
Now we
can.
know
no
where they are.
lie.
The only thing is,
The mountains,
So,
bro.
yeah.
Have you ever seen a mountain before? I think there's somewhere in there.
I mean, you can see the mountains from where you are. It's about.
Are there even more mountains than just?
are the mountains on fire? Like,
Then we know where to go.
No.
So
But the mountains are like at least the closest, from what you can tell, are about. They do have retractable claws. But the closest mountains are about 6 hours away ish.
okay, so the village that we were earlier in that got burned down by the dragon, where we found all the corpses.
they move
Yeah.
around.
Okay.
So you should
It's
also
just
have
a village.
multiple outposts.
Okay.
Or they could have multiple outposts. Mm,
No, you'd actually be aware that that was their main village.
but that was not where I was captured, right?
It was. Well, it wasn't where you were captured. But it's where you were kept.
I thought that was the other village where we already went.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh, it's the same village.
No, he was talking. Wait, Jester, you were talking about the village you guys were in before with the corpses, right?
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
As far as you know, Trash, that was the own village that they had.
okay. Um. I would just like leave the guys on the floor already there. What do you guys want to do? Do you guys want to go to the dragon, or do we want to like? Because I would really like to just
the
check.
gnomes.
I would just want to check and Knowles, and I'm not sure about you, Douglas, but if you're interested in money, I'm pretty sure they have plenty of blood money that I don't mind taking.
I don't really
And-
care about money, honestly. And in the meantime, you see Douglas scraping some charcoal off the trees and collecting it in a little pouch, like in a little bag. I don't really care about money. I just want to go to the dragon. But if I mean, it's probably not wise for me to go there alone. So if the rest is going there to the Knolls, then I might as well go to the Knolls. But you know,
I think the Knolls could lead us to the dragon as well.
Heard a
Because
crazy story.
it would be they're
Would
in
it be in
leagues
this-
with the dragon.
would it be in the same direction?
Maybe.
Hopefully.
Possibly.
Oh, never mind. DMs don't know either.
I mean,
Somewhere with mountains. A dragon is usually in a mountain, no?
We did see the dragon fly off south when we were running from the fire.
well, then
Do we want another?
And we also know that the gnolls are following the dragon right now, so
So we follow
maybe
the
we
trail.
can use them to
Alright,
get
let's
around.
go. Let's
Leave
head
these
south.
assholes here.
Yeah, just leave him. Let's go
Let's
south.
just leave him.
Okay.
okay, sure.
Maybe
Weird.
we can catch 2 birds with 1 stone.
Weird kind
Two
of
dragons
mercy.
have one stone.
Maybe 2 birds with 2 stones. I don't know.
A dragon and a gnoll with a Logi.
I think the beasts will find these two, and we'll see.
Or they choke on the smoke.
Sure, yeah,
I
that
just-
works.
Just let them be. It's whatever. GG go next.
Anyway,
Alright.
Logan, before you run off, here, this potion. As I said, will help you fight dragons.
Ooh, right. Dragon hunting potion.
What are you guys doing?
We're trailing up.
Moving with the crew.
Going
So,
south.
are you going back or are you going south to the mountain?
South.
South to the mountains.
All right. So as I said, it's about 6 hours of traveling, I think, to go to the mountains. But nightfall will fall before that. So yeah, you guys are traveling through the forest. Once again, it's easier than it was before, but it's not as easy as a normal path would be. So you are going slightly slower, and yeah, sometimes you have to push things aside. And I assume Logi's walking in front, and then he let me get, and he kind of softly pushes against one of those trees, and it just crumbles down as he tries to push it aside a little bit, basically. Or even just, yeah. Yeah, after a couple of hours of traveling, you don't really, the only thing you really notice is the mountains getting closer and closer. But there's nothing but destruction all around you. There's, from what you can tell, no life around anywhere. But from the clouds above you are still spreading, and they do seem to have extinguished most, if not all, flames at this point. From what you can see, at least from what you can tell, it's for sure everything is extinguished. But you don't
So
know
we
how
did this.
further west.
Could you let us know when we are like in reach of the place where we're going? Or
You'd either have to risk exhaustion or take a long rest.
yeah,
before
no,
you-
but just wait before we enter the next. Like, just let us know like we're getting close to it.
Yeah, you're getting closer to the mountains.
Okay.
And then, like, after 5-6 hours, you guys are starting to get tired. And you would notice it's like, yeah, 1 or 2 hours more of traveling to actually get to the foot of the mountain? That's how
Yeah.
you call it, right? Yeah.
Base
Uh-huh.
of the mountain, the foot of the mountain.
So yeah, you would assume from what you can tell, especially due to the slightly more difficult terrain, it would be take another 1 or 2 hours.
Guess we're taking a rest, right? Right.
If you need to.
Suppose that would be best, yeah.
Like, we'll probably have a long day ahead of us. Do we?
Everybody in agreement?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, so you guys start setting up camp. You kind of like everyone kind of works together to like push away the. It's not debris, but you know the fucking dirt, the ashes, the broken down trees, the charcoal. To
Refuse.
I've never heard of that word of that, but sure, I'll take it. And yeah, you make a habitable place where you can set up. I don't know if any of you have tents or just have bedrolls. Who says you guys could already take a long rest? Hello?
I mean, yeah, fair. Didn't really change anything, but fair.
Everybody's working to make a place sleepable. Logie, and
Long rest hasn't even started yet. Meanwhile, Dragon is eating you guys, so you're like, I'm taking this long rest. That's fine.
Yep.
No, it's just not.
Alright, but so okay, you guys managed to set up a camp. It is raining, however, the rain is slightly, I would say, getting less at this point. It's been a very long spell, and as you guys are cleaning, the rain starts getting less and less until it kinda dies out. You guys said to make a campfire.
You would see some disappointment in the face of Douglas as the rain stops.
Fish.
Is there any fuel left to make make a
Not-
fire with?
I would say not really, though.
Don't know.
as the rain stops, you'd see Drek be happy.
I could create a bonfire for like a minute. But it won't last long.
You can technically keep it going, like indefinitely, as long as you can be awake. But you know,
Yeah, so like I can keep it going for like a while.
Wolfie, I'm keeping the book. How much would the book weigh? Of names.
I don't know, 5 LBS. Whatever LBS stands for.
pounds.
Weird fact: create bonfire does not create any light.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Yeah,
Which is weird.
but it does ignite flammable objects in its area.
Wait,
Oh.
there's no flammable objects anymore. Don't worry about that. However, might be useful when there's a dragon around that can't see the light of it. So, hey.
You guys are idiots.
Well, no, because it doesn't give light. So apparently, it's like very smart.
Ah, no, never be.
I mean, rules is written. It doesn't create any light, but that's also bullshit.
Yeah. So as the sun starts setting and the darkness starts setting in, far in the distance, a bit to the southwest, you start noting tiny specks of light coming into existence. But they're all seemingly quite close to each other. Which is a kind of a distance that's a little bit further than you anticipated before. Because it's not just pure south anymore, but southwest. Alright, so who wants to take watch?
Take last watch.
Yo, how about we just let
I
my
went
sword
first.
do the watch?
I need,
Oh.
my
You swore.
I need my rest as well, Yasuke.
No, you don't. You're dead.
You're eternal resting.
Yeah, what the fuck?
My homie cries, you are literally a sword.
Yeah, well,
I can
If he
take
doesn't
one.
sleep, he gets dull.
can't see shit at night, okay? I'm a sword. Can't believe you do this to me.
Does Yasuke... Wait, does Yo have eyes?
No?
Oh, before we go to sleep, Loki,
how
can
does-
I have the flask back?
Does
You
Yo
said will.
see?
Wait,
No. Mm-hmm. Alright.
he,
Yo-
sees, he sees
yo-
in my eyes
Yeah, he sees what what
only when he's
Yasuke
combined
sees,
with me.
and he can like kind just sense the area around him a little bit, very faintly.
You know, when you
I would
lose like
say.
one
No.
one sentence. Yes.
So if I
Sentence?
cast darkness, would Yo...
No,
Okay, probably that's meta. I wouldn't know.
no, cause fuck you.
Yeah, just meta the shit out of my sword, man. It's fine.
But
Yo is not the one who can attack, so it doesn't matter.
Okay. True.
Technically, that's not true because he can infuse himself in me, which makes him
Yeah, but then he
True.
uses your
Control
eyes.
me. yeah. But then he can still attack.
Yeah, but
Maybe he
doesn't-
remembers
do-
where he sensed something.
No,
Yes, he still has a brain. Thanks.
that's not.
Don't go in discussion with the GM.
No, ain't happening.
Fucked.
But yeah, what's the watch order? Arthur said he was gonna take last.
I could
I will
take
go
middle.
first.
Loki can take the last one then.
Guess I'll sleep.
Okay, so Loki takes the one before Arthur, I'd say then. 'Cause
I take the
last is
second.
already claimed.
Can I not take like a training session in between? Well, one is taking watch or whatever.
I mean, you can technically trade. No, yeah, you have to have 8 hours of somewhat rest.
Dude, I didn't sleep for 8 hours today, so if I can do it,
Yeah, and how are you holding up?
I'm fucking dying.
You guys slept today? Oh man.
Dude, I've been like, I have my eyes closed for this whole session.
So
We also have a dragon.
yeah, Cat Tabaxi person Drac, you were taking second, and Skelet, you were taking first.
Yes.
All right.
66,000. I mean, that's.
How much money did I give to Galus?
Wow. They didn't do any.
20?
Give me any.
20. Yeah, I gave you money.
20?
I gave you 20.
All right. So
Okay.
take off 20 trash and add 20 Sigelis.
Oh, did you already
Plus
add it to mine then? Because I haven't added it yet. Oh, okay. Got you. Okay.
I added 80 to yours because you gave 20 to.
Uh-huh. I never had this much money.
So, all right. So you guys, I assume, eat
I've already removed ration.
But I still assume you guys eat.
Yeah.
Do we eat?
We eat charcoal.
Oh gods, no. There's no fire to make charcoal around here, so I don't know where you get that from.
There's literally charcoal everywhere.
No, has been fact checked to be false.
Yeah, there's also a lot of ash.
That's eatable.
Yeah.
I love ash, bro.
Alright.
Kind of hot.
Alright, so yeah, you guys are eating your rations, and I think for Logi was still carrying most of the rations for everyone, except for
Yes.
Douglas. So yeah, take off 5, and Douglas take off 1. And, yeah, you guys are, you're chatting a bit, you're eating. Yeah, do you guys want to roleplay amongst each other, or do you want to go into the night?
I've got to say, I'm surprised you let them live. I
They're
wouldn't.
figuring what they've done.
I do believe punishment is just, but it's not the right kind of punishment, as they were, in a way, also slaves to the gnolls. Although they are guilty, in my eyes, they do not deserve death.
I
No.
mean, humanoid trading is that's something else.
I've done desperate things when I was. I've done desperate things. Like
Oh,
uh,
like, or do you not want to share?
I could share a little bit. Like, I've not done human trafficking, absolutely no. But there was a time when I actually kind of sort of had a good time with the gnolls while the rest of my tribe was enslaved in the camp. I was eating with them, gambling with them, and that's how I won my freedom. That's how I got out. And I swore I'd get enough money to get them out of their imprisonment. And that's how I got here.
Interesting.
That's why I became a hunter.
Hmm.
So yes, sometimes we do stupid, desperate things in order to keep ourselves safe. And therefore, I don't think they deserve death.
That's the thing with death. Don't have to deserve it to get it.
I think I agree with Big Guy here.
That's. I
Some
didn't
people should just die.
get something so smart from you. I wouldn't. I didn't. Yeah.
Whoa, loud. Jesus.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's very loud.
Didn't know it was so loud.
No, not you.
Wasn't
The
that
music.
loud, to be
Oh.
honest.
The music was very loud.
Fucking crickets. In the
Yeah,
middle of the night.
It's also like I try to find music, but it's like we're at night and everything is fucking burned down and dead.
You would just
Uh-huh.
hear like what's it called, like
You probably
little
there's
pops
just actually
from the
fucking
wood and
nothing.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would probably hear like a lot creaking, the wood just creaking, and
What wood?
sometimes like no, it like you've seen the pictures, right, of a burnt down forest. I looked at it today.
This has birds in it as well. That's like the issue. Like there's always birds in it, and really makes sense at the moment. But it's the best I can do.
It's a shame that there's not some fires, smoldering around still, because then you could have just gone with a campfire.
Yeah, we're doing campfire in woods now.
We're
But yeah.
sitting around the campfire.
I'm saving my rage for the gnolls. I'll just keep it at that.
Hmm.
And I hope you
Yes.
do too, big guy, because I know he can rage very well.
There's enough to go around.
Oh boy.
Before I go to sleep, I would probably, by the way, use this. Does this work? Click this.
Suddenly, here, like,
Why does it?
I want to use this. Knock, knock, knock. Like, oh,
Why does this not work? Okay, never mind. I can't roll it or select it, but I would use the right tool for the job in order to make myself some other tools. I would probably try and make calligrapher's tools in order to see if I can figure out the map along the way, so we don't get lost.
all right. Forgot how the thing works.
The cartographer's tools.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, not
Yeah,
calligraphers,
yeah.
the cartographer's tools.
Calligraphy is writing pretty.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if cartographer's tools do like allow me to do that or whatever, but Douglas would probably try it. Like the right tool for the job just lets me produce it. I have thieves tools and I have my alchemist tools, so I am able to make something else. But only one thing, and then if I use it again, it will disappear. So.
All right. So, yeah, you make
Cartographer's tools.
cartographer tools, and I guess you vaguely try to start drawing a little bit when it's done, like what you've traveled so far, I suppose.
Yeah, kind of see if I can figure out a rough outline, so to say, of like the area, and oh, this is where we were, this is where we came from. Oh, we have reached mountains, so this is probably mountain range, stuff like that, right? Like I can't make a perfect map, but can make like a rough idea of how the landscape looks like.
Yeah, that like that performance would be charisma in this case. Do me an history check.
Sure.
Your map actually, from the things you've traveled so far, are actually quite accurate.
Good.
And yeah, you notice that sometimes maybe someone like kind of looks at you and they're like, seems about right, as they're talking. Yeah, it does take you quite some time to create. Obviously, like the creation of the spell itself already takes 1 hour, then another hour of probably working it out, measuring, and stuff like that. And at this point, the sun definitely has set. And yeah, people are starting getting tired and slowly going to sleep.
Time for sleep.
Sargalis, in your watch, not much happens. So for the first 2 hours, you're kind of... You have dark vision, right?
No.
No. So for the first 2 hours, you don't really see anything at all. It's quite dark. And
I know.
you're starting to wonder, why am I keeping watch again? Why I can't see shit?
Because I can hear. Oh yeah, I got ears.
Do a perception check with disadvantage. Oh no, you don't. You actually, you didn't have to do anything. Yeah, there's a pure silence around you because there's not really any.
Yeah, there
animals
was
around.
nothing alive, so like if there is some movements or anything, I will hear it because there is nothing else.
So yeah, you wake up Drek after.
Yeah.
Drek, do a perception roll with disadvantage.
Why disadvantage?
Because you also, wait, oh no, you do have dark vision. Well, it's still
I have dark vision.
technically dim light, which is still technically disadvantage, but
Yes, without a light source, even dark vision people are supposed to have disadvantage on their perception checks.
just most DMs don't rule that because perception is already annoying.
Right.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's still silent there. There doesn't seem to be much
wait.
going on. No? I'm
What's
waiting.
that? I got a pop-up. I got a pop-up for my passive perception
Oh, ignore that.
thingy. Okay.
I said before, when you get that pop-up, don't do anything unless I tell you to change it, which is mostly due to combat.
Ah, okay, gotcha.
Just ignore the fact that it says that your passive perception discovered dragon.
No, it's cause I got a thing in there which allows you, if I make certain monsters stealthed, if you put in that new perception, the icons become visible.
Oh, okay.
While for other people they're still invisible.
Oh, I clicked it.
What the fuck
So I
did I
probably
just
have
say, Trash?
I already clicked it before you said anything.
Anyway,
was
you
like-
don't see anything. Nothing happens. Your time's over. Fuck you.
Okay. I will wake up the next one. I'll wake up Logi, I think.
Yep.
You're up, big guy.
Mm.
And with a big cat yawn, I'll go back to sleep.
All right, Logi, for you once again. Nothing really happens. It's quiet. You do notice that some of the campfires in the distance have started going out. While some others have been kept active. Sometimes even the most central one seems to have like got a little bit bigger fire-ish. But it's very difficult to see from the distance, because for you it's mostly just like a light spot in the distance. 2 hours pass without even the sound of a
Wait.
bird.
Wake Arthur.
You wake up Arthur.
Okay. Your turn.
Alright.
All right, Arthur. We're gonna wait for you for a bit.
Just that I'm concentrating.
Yasuke,
Yo.
you're coming with me.
Oh.
So the deep
Honestly,
chamber you are going.
Alright, Yasuke is dead.
so I open
Yasuke.
my eyes, man. What's up?
You start dreaming. And
Dreaming.
you let me open it up here because I rewrote it here a little bit more clear. Yes, you start dreaming. You dream of the time where Yo got murdered. You see the duel going on between your master and your brother. At that time, he had just returned from his travels, and although he seemed different, more sinister, during the duel, you just thought it was a casual duel. While the fight's going on, you suddenly notice something to your right, which you've never. It was not there. You remember it not being there. It seems like there's another person, and as you look to your right, you see this fake shadow standing there. At which, when you quickly look in that direction, you hear the scream of Yo as he falls to the ground. And you run towards him, and you notice once again your brother that walks past you with a smile, and twisted smile a bit.
Like a sinister smile.
Yeah, just a bit twisted. Like you can feel this darkness out of it, which you've come to know from him. And well, you know how it goes. You look up into the sky and you wish in agony for the return of your master to bring him back to life. In which the lady appears in pitch black clothing, raven black hair, and pale porcelain skin, and red eyes.
Jeez.
That was it. That's just a sweet, I had to rub in your memories for you.
Okay.
I'll see you in a bit.
Do you drag?
All right. Now I'm taking Segalis with me.
Ah,
Segalis.
Yeah.
you start dreaming. You see this young boy sitting in front of you. He's watching a duel between an elderly man, and you now realize is Yasuke's brother. Although back then he looked a lot more like Yasuke than he does now, as it would be about the same age as Yasuke is now. You would assume that the small boy would be Yasuke. And his brother cut down the old man and starts walking away as Yasuke, the small boy, runs up to his master and he looks up into the sky and he screams in agony and tears like, "Please, no. I wish for him to still be alive. I can't do this without him." As this lady appears in front of him in pitch black clothing, raven black hair, and pale porcelain skin with red eyes. And she just smiles at him, and says, "Done." As she grabs Yasuke's sword and hands it to him. And that's it for now.
How did he look again?
Yasuke or
The woman in black.
the woman? She wears pitch black clothing, has raven black hair, pale porcelain skin, and red eyes. I'm gonna drag you back again. Alright, Arthur, do a perception check.
This is big skill.
With disadvantage. Alright. It's hard for you to see anything, and as you're listening, it's still very silent. Except suddenly,
got a pop-up.
it just
there nothing?
click it away.
Yeah, don't click on it.
But suddenly you hear this snapping sound coming from the camp.
You're coming from Douglas' neck. Oh.
As you look towards the camp, you notice this kind of belt thingy, which normally holds the whip of Segalis, has broken, and the whip is now laying on the face of Yasuke.
Oh, that's kind of hot. Not gonna lie.
Yo, what the fuck?
I'm like, what the fuck's going on here? Pick up the whip.
I just get fucking whipped.
In your sleep, yes. As you head over and you pick up the whip, you quickly start feeling very drowsy, and you fall asleep.
Oh no.
Yo, I need that in real life.
At which,
Wait, I fall asleep again?
no, you are still asleep.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna take Segalis and Arthur to the other room real quick.
What the hell?
Dream stuff.
Yo.
All right, hello.
Hello.
So, you guys, or Segalis, you were at a different place before, and now you're suddenly in this strange area. You can't really see anything anywhere, except for Arthur, who's now standing next to you.
Where am I? What the?
You hear this voice so intense it makes your body tremble purely by the intensity of it. And as you look into the direction of where the voice comes from, you see a shadow almost as big as a castle. But you notice eyes up there. You can't really describe the form of this shadow, however, except for that it's very, very big. And the shadow, it first looks at you, and then kind of squints their eyes, and then look up into the sky. as your eyes follow up where she's looking at. And the sky has this weird shimmering around it. It looks unnatural, different than normal. And there's something else that sets it apart. As you see two suns in the sky, pretty close to each other. And she looks back down towards you. Interesting. This day has yet come to pass. As she then looks towards you, Arthur. O bearer of my sister's gift, handed down, show me your book, for it is yet complete.
My book?
Yes. And again, there's like the voice. It sounds vaguely feminine, but very deep and heavy still. What do you do?
Okay. I'll give their book.
So as you grab your book and you kind of put it in front of you, you notice the shadow moving, and you suddenly notice a nail almost as big as you are touch the book, and you notice the color of the gems of the gem changing, morphing, and you hear this gentle it's a sort of laugh, and you get pushed. And you wake up again. So later, bye.
You.
And you, young dreamwalker, my dear sister can help you find what you are looking for. Or rather, who.
Who's
And
your
you wake
sister?
up as well. I'm sorry, you wake up.
Okay.
And the last one.
And we're back.
So 2 new characters coming along, or what?
Who knows?
Anyway,
Wait, not.
But yes, Arthur, you wake back up, and
wake up.
the sun's starting to rise.
No, I check if everybody's still alive.
You sure?
Do you like physically touch them all to see if they're still breathing and stuff?
No.
Yeah,
Check
I
my
mean,
pulse.
you don't really notice anything interesting.
Some whip.
But not long after, everyone starts waking up slowly.
I must say, sleeping in the ash is not my favorite activity right now.
It's more comfortable than sleeping on stone.
No experience with that, so I can't really go for it. Wolfie, question.
Potential answer, but no promises.
Okay. Normally I would now roll my experimental elixir. Can
Yes.
Can I do that when can I roll it when someone takes the drink, or like that I reveal what it is when someone takes the drink?
I mean, yeah, you can still roll for it already, but just not say anything.
Okay, let me make this a private GM roll then. Like this, right? And then
Yeah, and then you take those two, and then
pick.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll whisper you which one I take. So there you go. So then you know at least that I don't pick it based on the situation.
Yeah.
But then
exactly.
they don't know what it is. Anyway, make yourself a nice little new elixir.
All right. Oh, maybe. Okay.
Well,
So
Good time to have a quick break.
yes.
yes.
Wolfie, check DMs.
Yeah, I'm not doing that now.
Take 5.
It's
Take my DM.
Everett. I'm also quickly gonna be right back. So let's be back in like 5 to 10 minutes.
Yep.
I have returned. You don't say.
Welcome back.
Did you get yourself a snack?
I did.
Nice.
What kind of snack did you get? Share it with the world.
I have a Milchschnitte.
Oh. Stop.
You know those?
Yeah, that shit's so good.
Hmm. They're fire. I still had them left over from Germany.
Yeah, I live near the border, so I usually do groceries there because a lot of things are cheaper there, like alcohol.
Yeah.
And also Kinder chocolate is a lot cheaper in Germany, like a lot.
Okay.
Like the Kinder Country, do you know the with the rice in it?
Yep.
Like here there's like 4 in the package and you pay like 170 euros, at least before the inflation.
Mhm.
I have no idea what they're right now. In Germany, you get like a big pack with, I think there's like, I don't know how many there's in there. I guess at least 10
Mhm.
for like 2 euros.
Yep.
Yeah. Also, the Milchschnitte over there is also super cheap compared to here. You have them here, right?
I think you have them here, but they are quite hard to find.
Yo.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're super expensive as well.
Oh, what's
Back.
expensive?
What's expensive?
What is expensive?
Kinder Milch. I don't know the Dutch name of it.
Also,
Kinder Milchschnitte.
I'm sure.
Anything Kinder?
What?
Yeah, it's like they're in the cooling in the cooler.
I love
The Kinder things. It's like a little waffle with.
Oh, you mean the waffle kind you can like dessert kind of thing?
Yeah,
Yeah, sort of. Yeah.
it's
Never
just
bought
like a
them.
snack, but you have to keep it cold because there's cream
Yeah.
in it.
Never had them because they were too expensive to buy. But we do have it here, at least here in the north.
Yeah, we have them as well, but it's like I don't know. You're literally robbing yourself if you buy them in the Netherlands.
Yeah,
Unlucky.
that's why I go once a month to Germany to get good stuff.
Wait, you're also near the German border?
1 hour.
Oh, you drive? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm 5 minutes.
Yeah.
3 minutes if you drive fast. Oh, melkschijfjes is what they're called in Dutch.
No.
How cute.
I usually like it feels for us if you go to like supermarket Germany, it's like 50% off everything. So
Yeah.
amazing. I don't know.
Alcohol 80% off or some shit. It's
Yeah.
like-
Yeah, I mean,
We only
since
go. Yeah.
since the States, runs all alcohol sales and shit here in Sweden, people go to Germany and just buy fuck ton of like massive amounts of alcohol and then brings it back because somehow that's legal. And you just like people do that and they pay like a third of what they would in Sweden for the same amount of alcohol.
Yeah, like it's funny. Like
expensive,
I can drive 1 minute and go what's it called to the gas station to fuel my car, and I would pay I would pay like 100 euros right now for a full tank. I go to Germany and I pay like 70 euros.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
When I was driving all the way from France, it was like I tanked in France, everything was really cheap. Then I came in Belgium to tank again, and it was even more cheaper.
Yeah.
And imagine paying like less than 25 or like 2.5 euros per liter. Couldn't be me.
If you want to save a shit ton of money on tanking when you go like when fueling when you go to France, go to Luxembourg. Like just drive through Luxembourg to go there.
I went to Normandy, and this is really far away.
Break is over though, so
But everyone's
It's,
not back.
Isn't everyone?
Wait, no.
Who's not back yet?
I'm back.
Oh yeah,
Where's
okay.
yours?
Now,
Luxembourg is amazing. If you prefer, like I went there like a long time ago, and there it was like even cheaper than in Germany. That was already cheap. Yeah.
I think Nigel
Joshua?
was deafened, but he isn't anymore. So
Oh yeah,
Is Joshua
Joshua's
here?
doing a power nap.
true.
I
I
guess
need
we're still
one.
waiting for Joshua.
I'm amazed that I was not the last one back, considering I emptied out the kitty litter and went out to the trash with it.
I emptied myself out.
I didn't see you.
That took some time.
Yeah, no, sorry, I kind of threw it in through a back door. You know,
Ah, okay.
you're gonna have a like pinkish bag of kitty litter in and around there. So sorry about that.
That's okay.
I guess we're still waiting for Joshua for now. So. And until he's back, you guys have free reign. But then I wanna start as soon as possible again.
Freedom.
Yeah, only for a little bit. After
Freedom!
that, you're back in my captivity. So
We can do a bit of role playing, and then we just pretend that Arthur is still sleeping.
Even though Arthur was the first
and
one
when
to
he
wake up.
When he comes, no, he's still sleeping. And when he comes back, we're all like, "Good morning, princess."
But I just woke up. No, that was a dream.
you woke up again.
That was indeed a dream.
Oh no.
I have had that before. Where you like wake up, there's some fucking dumb shit happens, then you wake up again. You're like, what?
I had
Yeah.
that with sleep
So-
paralysis. That was really good.
One thing, Trash. One of the things you sent is already an item. It's already being used inside the campaign.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Because you looked up book D&D, and then that's the first thing that came up.
Maybe, yeah. That's possible. Can't deny that one. Oops.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, I was
Alright.
looking for the most simple book that doesn't look like some magic tome or some shit.
What do you mean? It's literally shining.
I'm back.
No, that's the
What's
sun.
back?
The sun is
morning,
shining.
princess.
Yeah, no.
Some shit with my sister's wedding tomorrow.
I also have some
Uh-oh.
shit.
Ah, fucking weddings, right? Am I right?
Ain't that some shit?
Wedding tomorrow.
Imagine getting married.
Yeah, my sister's getting married tomorrow.
Wait,
Oh, so
Congratulations.
that's why Sissy has
What?
a wedding to go to tomorrow. Everything makes sense. then?
No.
wait, your sister's getting married tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'm
Congratulations.
getting married tomorrow.
Congratulations.
That's fucking that's just crazy.
Not
Oh,
crazy,
wow.
bro.
You can call me stepbro now.
Wait, that's not how it works.
No.
That's quite literally how it works.
No.
no, it's
No,
not.
no, wait.
And you're a
Brother-in-law.
brother-in-law.
Yeah. Schoonbroer. Sorry, my bad.
Sophia,
yeah.
you
No, wait.
okay?
No.
In-laws. You
You can
would
call
be an
me.
in-law.
Oh,
Clean
yeah.
brother.
Yeah, we call
In
we,
the
we,
law,
we say
You would
schoonbroer.
be illegal.
That's the step.
Yeah, clean mother.
Alright.
Clean brother.
Alright,
We say
so-
svåger.
You got zwager as well. That's also one of the two words. As you guys
Walker.
wake up, good morning. The sun is rising.
In the
I'm
east.
stuck.
Yes.
Made you think.
I don't think we ever discussed that about this campaign before, did we?
No.
The sun rises in the. Shit.
Actually,
Somewhere.
no. The sun rises in the west. In this
Sun
campaign.
rises in the west.
In this campaign, what's the difference?
Yo, spoiler, write it down.
All right, I need to flip my my map upside down. Shit.
yeah. We need to go to Australia.
Crikey, mate.
Yeah.
Crikey.
Yeah. Fun fact.
Yeah,
the sun,
that's what I
rises-
call a fucking dragon.
Right?
Does this planet have?
Yeah. It goes from the
Yes, this planet does have Australians.
That's what I call
Um,
it. Yeah.
So
They're
yeah, you
called dark elves.
Those are quite unique.
so yeah, you guys wake up. The sun is rising in the west.
What the fuck?
Where did the sun go? Oh wait, it's on the other side now. What happened?
Okay, who of you did this?
I'm sorry, I
Little
reminded
spoiler.
our god that sun rises from somewhere. That's my bad.
Listen, I'm used to waking up and just hearing like a plop sound, and then the sun is there. Okay, just
Yeah. I'm sorry. I was just very confused. I kind of forgot that there was a sun in general. You know. So.
I only know the one with the smile face on it, like a baby smile face.
Wolf is a true hobo. He doesn't know the sun exists.
take it to
Exactly.
this motherfucker. Anyway, did everybody sleep well?
I had this weirdest dream.
Yeah, that was.
Was it one of those ones where all of us were in the same dream fighting a thing again?
What?
No.
I haven't had a dream like that.
Same.
No, that was before you.
I mean, I've had weird dreams before I met you guys, but
I don't really dream. It's like a waste of energy.
I met you in a dream.
My heart beat. We
So are we?
fell in love.
We fell asleep.
So are we
suppose,
continuing after those guys, or?
Sure. Let's do that.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I mean,
you guys,
the faster we leave, the more we can travel, I suppose.
Yes.
We should
Yeah.
agree on that.
Yep, cook.
Cook.
Cock.
So you guys are getting up, getting ready to move, having a little breakfast snack. And, which are you still heading directly south?
Suppose so.
I mean, didn't we see like a bunch of small lights up towards the like mountainside?
Yes,
Yeah.
to the
So
south,
we're heading in that direction.
southeast then.
Yeah.
Alright, so Douglas starts moving south, the rest starts moving southeast. And, yeah, you guys split up. No, okay, so you guys start moving. You had to orientate for a second because obviously you can't really see the fires anymore, and you felt okay. So it was around that direction pretty much, and you start heading towards there. It's about another 2 hours of tedious walking, and at this point the area is starting to get hillier, and actually slowly but surely the trees are looking less charcoaled.
I feel like we need to do something about this.
No.
I agree.
I haven't done enough.
We did walk really faster when.
I agree. Thank you, Lynn.
Oh, yeah. I'll make sure to mute.
You mean like? What do you mean like a little less charry? Like, it just suddenly stops? Like how?
There's
The burning is less intense, and there are a few plants who slowly kind of survive. But you notice that you are at the edge of the forest now, so it's just the last bit that seemingly that has survived.
Bang, eh?
How
So
close
what
are
the
we
fuck
to
did
the?
what the fuck did you guys discuss about the? Never mind. I'll look back. Just suddenly realized that I kind of zoned out for a bit.
He didn't want to hear.
For me, at Vietnamese
Yeah,
flashbacks.
no, wait. What did you guys discuss about it? Because I remember someone mentioning I had the weirdest dream, and then Logie mentioned about fighting. But what did you guys mention? Just so I'm aware of it.
We meant the part where we
I
had
didn't say
the
anything
dream,
about
and
my dream.
we
Yeah.
thought we had a dream, and then everyone had to fight that weird ghost where we just had to walk out the
No.
building thingy.
Arthur
That
said
was-
he had a
that
weird-
was-
yeah.
Because
Oh, yeah,
Arthur
we
said
just
he had the
remembered that.
weirdest dream, and then the
And
fish
then
guy said,
No.
No. No,
I
then
don't
then,
dream.
then Logi said, "Oh, like that in that time," and then the fish guy said, "Well, fuck that, let's just move, because I don't care about any of this."
Yeah, I kind of zoned out, so I was like, wait, what the fuck did you guys talk? What the fuck? Wait, what?
It's called character
Well, that-
development, Douglas. Look it up.
Alright, but yeah, so you're at like, let's say the last 20 to 30 trees of the forest, basically, until it starts like, and you've always like kind of been uphill slowly, and then nearby you kind of do start noticing like the above the trees, like the mountain rising into the sky. Because where
Can we
else the
see the
mountains go?
settlement?
Currently it like you can just barely see that there's like 20 to 30 more trees ahead of you. Like it's kind of an estimation. It's pretty difficult right now to see through it still. So you'd have to like move like 15 trees closer.
Now this feels more like home.
Then I would, if no one else, I would go 15 trees closer and like see if someone watching us. Like, I don't know, are there guards?
Well, are there people watching you? Right?
I haven't seen birds of green eyes yet.
So you slowly start moving a little bit forward to get a better view through the trees.
Yes.
You kind of look around you first. You don't really see anything because it's still a little bit difficult to see through. But then at some point you kind of start noticing a few gnolls walking around. You hear them kind of screaming to each other. Slightly realizing what direction it's coming from, you try to like peek through a little bit more, get 2 trees closer, giving you a better vision, and you notice you start noticing that there's like an encampment of a lot of tents and a lot of paths seemingly going up to the mountains in like a few different directions, and there seems to be some kind of mine shaft entrance. But
We
it's
can see that from here.
just vaguely. It kind of looks like it, but you can't see the whole opening. For example, you don't really see the top.
Yeah.
But it's like you see. What you often have is like those wooden pillars that are against the walls, going up. And you see you can kind of see the sides, but because the leaves of the trees are still in the way of seeing anything higher, that's what's mostly getting in the way right now. And yeah, a little bit further towards the west, you notice some tents and stuff.
How many minutes would we from like the first gnolls that we see?
That's a good question. I don't exactly know, but it would take a little bit still. But it wouldn't take like minutes, but you see them you do see them in the distance. A little bit closer to the mine shaft.
Less than a minute?
I mean, with your speed, if you're dashing, yes, less than a minute.
No, like the group. If we were just walking normal pace.
If you'd be walking at normal pace, probably about a minute of walking, maybe 2.
Like, guys, we're getting close. Can we all get together? I have just a precaution.
Sure.
Why is he making weird noises?
You wanna like snuggle up or what?
Yeah, snuggle up. Meow.
Meow.
Where's the Christmas tree?
I will cast
What?
Bass.
Famous.
You do what now?
He
I will
casts pass without a trace.
I thought you
Yes.
said bless. I was like, huh?
I only said pass because then I was like listening to what you guys were saying. I was like, what?
Someone off with a Christmas tree outside.
Yeah,
All right, early.
better early than
Yeah.
never.
The
No,
early,
better never than early.
the early bird gets the Christmas tree.
All right, so
I guess.
you all don't leave any tracks anymore. You're concentrating, and yeah, you get a +10 on your stealth rolls.
Oh, good.
Logan's probably gonna fuck this up, but it's fine.
Hey, no. Stealth isn't his worst stat. Not by a long shot.
No, I just see you. The first best thing you can kill, you just go, yeah.
Well, yes,
I
but
mean,
that's the
he's,
difference.
he's already growling. If he keeps growling, then that's gonna punish his stealth check. You know.
You know.
All right, so yeah, you cast pass without trace, and then
Then
that costs you 2
We
key
get-
points, by the way. Yes.
did it not automatically do that?
I don't know. Does it?
No, it does not. There we go.
There you go.
Like, we move a bit more silent now, just in case
Right.
if the dragon is close. You know, we might want to stay under the radar a little bit. Okay, Logi.
Logie just kind of looks like a question mark again. Like, what the fuck?
Okay.
Just be a little bit quiet, okay, Loki? Quiet.
Hmm.
If the dragon doesn't see you coming, you know, you could take a bite before it can take off.
Hmm.
What's the emergency plan if the dragon attacks us?
I jump it.
Douglas, you seem to know things about dragons, right? You've done a bit of research.
Sure, I have.
What would you advise if the dragon finds out that we're here?
Well, say bargaining. If bargaining doesn't work, fight. The worst
Okay.
thing we can do is run away because good luck outrunning a dragon.
Well,
I mean,
I mean,
We did it once, we can do it again.
Oh well, in that case we can run.
set the. No, I didn't say that. That was a thought. Then,
I mean, if you've outrun dragons before, then you can outrun dragons again.
did you outrun dragons though?
I don't know. They told Douglas. Then he tells them this.
Douglas doesn't know.
I know, but
Doesn't know how
we
I'm,
did it.
I'm more questioning the Sagalis
I
here.
mean, we sorta did. You know, we had help, but we sorta did.
It flew in a different
no,
direction.
I'm just saying what I want to say.
Yeah, that's then. Okay. So we can so in case the dragon then comes for us, we can make a run for it if we cannot run it. I would say bargaining would still be number one, but then instead of fight, we cannot run it unless we think we can beat it. But I don't know. I haven't seen you guys fight. I can fend for myself, okay, but I can't beat the dragon.
You can't?
No, not by myself.
I guess
Well,
we.
we do know that running is probably not really an option because we have this big guy with us. So,
Huh.
but I think he can take a big chunk of him. So,
We
I
can,
trust Logie.
We can bargain with the dragon. The dragons are not the dumbest creatures, so we can figure out what the dragon wants, give the dragon what it wants, and then
And contain this big fellow over here.
And just stay close to me so you guys are less How would you say that's noticeable?
Sure.
Would they know that I cast pass without trace? Like, would they feel it? Like, how?
I mean, it's still a spell. It's noticeable.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Spells aren't exactly subtle.
Okay.
Well, I'm kind of hope that this spell's a little bit subtle. But kind of counter its purpose, doesn't it? Alright, I'm gonna pass without trace. Alright, you cast the spell and it lets out a huge ass fucking boom. Anyone in 5 miles hears it.
No, but it's more like, there's visible magic going around in the air. Not necessarily that everyone within a certain couple of miles hear it, but it's clearly visible to everyone who's looking at you.
Yeah, you're definitely feeling more confident in yours. In your
I mean,
stealth
you all have
as well.
a veil of shadow radiate from you, so
Yeah, exactly. That as well. You have this shadowy aura around you.
which you only see yourself or the caster. I don't know.
No, just in general, I guess.
So we actually color in with the leaves better and the shadows of the trees,
Sure.
which are still standing here.
Also works very well when you're in a church. So many 6 shadowy creatures in like fucking light of a church, like sneaky. Do they think they're
All right.
stealthy? Just ignore them. So what do you guys do?
Let's proceed onward.
Yeah.
And like,
I would listen to this guy. Huddle up close. Be silent.
so are you
Sneaking
moving?
up.
Are you moving closer to the exit of the forest, or are you moving a little bit further towards the west, where the gnolls are?
The gnolls. Wait, the exit of the forest?
Yeah. Do you move out the forest, or do you keep moving west, while staying in the forest towards the gnolls, or at least more west? So you're close to the gnolls when you exit the forest.
We should stop probably, guys. We should probably stick to the, like the shadows of the leaves of the forest, and use that to our advantage while we get closer to the gnolls.
All right. Everybody do a stealth check
With a +10.
with a +10.
So the situational bonus would be +10, right?
Yeah.
And then you roll it in bonus.
Oof.
But do you just type +10 in the situational bonus?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm fairly certain that Yaska should have a disadvantage on that as well with heavy armor.
I don't think you can have more disadvantage.
I don't have. Do I have
Do I-
heavy armor?
Do I press
Technically,
add stealth?
yes.
Do I press add stealth or add hidden?
Or nothing?
Just
Uh,
press
add
the
nothing.
X button.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
press
Do
the X button.
nothing. I do
Just
nothing.
close the dialogue.
Okay, I did, but okay, yeah, I rolled my. God, I'm so stealthy.
Yeah, you're still in the whisper rolls though.
Oh, okay, but you know.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys. I mean, averagely, you guys are pretty stealthy. So you guys managed to, stay in the woods quite silently. Jaske does hit his toe at some point, but it wasn't loud enough to leave the forest, basically. And as you're keeping an eye out to your left, you start noticing like not only the one side of the mine entrance is like with the wood, the other one is as well. Even more inclining that it is a mine, and you keep hearing more voices, and there's a lot of sounds now starting to come in from like the mine itself, and also more from towards the encampment, which as you're getting closer, you notice more and more tents, and like there are like a few buildings that are starting to be built with like wood, and like they are definitely like building something. And who's walking in front? Is it Drek?
I think it is here.
Do a perception check for me. Yeah, you notice that it's mostly gnolls that are currently working on well, the wooden buildings, so to say. But you start noticing a few Tabaxi that are walking around the camp as well. They're carrying kitchen supply or cooking supplies, utensils mostly. Getting ready, seemingly ready to prepare some food, or like dishing out the food towards everyone already. Probably preparing for lunch, as it's. Let's see, you guys woke up at like 6-ish. Hour to break off camp, so it should be around 11. Let's say 11 a.m. right now.
And I noticed that they were from my tribe.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, you recognize some of them.
that's them. I whispered at them, saying about that's them.
Yes.
So let's get them.
From what you can tell, by the way, besides that they are like kind of chained up, so their movement is kind of limited. However, they look good. They look as if they, yeah, as you guys were like imprisoned and enslaved, so to say. You guys were never really mistreated, and it seems that trend has kept up.
So are we breaking them out?
I suggest we try to take out the gnolls with them, right? Like we want more information about the dragon, but I think we have to carry on carefully, not draw too much attention.
That's gonna be hard.
Bye, big guy.
No, me.
I'm not very quiet in a fight.
I'll look at the group and like suggestions. Anyone? Anyone
Fireball?
particular?
No.
You're gonna hit a natural one, and you're gonna hit a tree.
I'm gonna hit the entire fucking Tabaxi clan and burn them out in front of you.
I'm just following your lead.
Let's wait with the fireballs.
Yeah, I've learned from your mistake.
My mistake. I look at my paws like I don't know.
Seems they're still alive. I mean, I didn't make any mistake. I
What are we
didn't
learning
burn my
from?
tribe down.
Douglas is like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Jesse, what the fuck are you?
Jesse. The fuck are you talking about, Jesse?
Nothing
I
makes
think
any sense.
we need a plan of action, right? How many?
Hey guys, I'm right back for a little bit. I need to relocate my car because someone messaged me that I need to relocate my car. So,
all right.
be back.
Don't kill anyone.
Oh shit.
Cicadas most of the time.
Can
I Jeez. I
Can we-
fell asleep for a short bit there.
Can we check like is there a way to find out how many are like by like voices because they're talking obviously, like at least how many not Tabaxi null voices there are?
You notice at least 4 at the mine entrance, and in the excuse me, at the blah 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 the establishment. There,
Mhm.
you can tell 5, 6, 10,
5, 6,
15.
7, 8.
20-ish.
Oh, Jesus.
A lot of them seem to be like kind of guarding around the encampment, while about
Easy.
half of them are working on the the buildings, the first wooden buildings ish. From what you can tell, by the way, not very sophisticated buildings. They seem quite sloppy.
And made of wood.
Excellent.
Mm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like there's like 4 close, but there's could be a lot at the settlement. Maybe we could
Perhaps we need a distraction or something.
I could conjure up a little illusion, maybe draw the attention of one of the gnolls.
Do I see anything made of metal nearby?
Nearby? No. I mean, the cooking utensils. But is that what you consider nearby? Because then maybe some halberds here and there.
Within 60 feet of range.
A few burning tents would provide a good distraction.
But nothing of metal within 60 feet of range?
No. Not even any of the gnolls are like 60 foot of range. So there's still like 15 trees in between you. Which is already like 30 feet. Then that's
Sure.
like another 90 feet towards the mine entrance. And maybe if you would go closer to the camp, seems from what you can guess, which is very rough, about 60 feet outside of the tree lines.
Is any of the gnolls like separate from others? Or are they all hurdled up?
I mean, they're not next to each other, but they're like a noticeable distance of each other.
Mm. 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 God damn it.
So are we breaking them out or are we doing nothing?
I just think we have to take it carefully. Maybe we could interrogate. We could probably not separate them. Or like Douglas or Arthur. Do you have any ideas how we could?
Yeah, I can. I mean, I can throw something very fast in order to make maybe make a distraction, but I don't know if that will work. That's the thing. Because I'm looking for something to make a lot of sound with, but not where we are, but somewhere else, right?
I mean,
So I suppose we need to get a little bit closer for that, and then maybe surprise them.
I could go in alone, and I could create a illusionary sound. Something that would draw the attention of them. Draw the ones that are together or hold up to the edge of the forest. Maybe
My
we could.
patience is wearing thin. Are you
Who's that?
Mine as
getting
well.
out of the forest or leave?
That's
You hear
what
this?
I've been saying.
You hear this growly voice coming from the direction of the mines.
Okay, so he knows we're here.
Mhm.
I mean, I'm not saying anything except wall hack.
How about we go talk to the dragon?
You want to talk to the dragon?
So we just heard
We should talk to the dragon.
a voice. Where
Yes, a growly, deep voice. The voice you've heard before.
did it come from? From the.
Kind of
mine,
from
right?
the direction of the mines. Sounds a little bit like this.
Yeah. And I was just look at the party like, fuck.
So we charging or we?
Can he
No.
hear us? I'm like, can you hear us? I'll say it like out loud and look around like.
Because I've been down
You
here.
don't get a reaction.
I've done this.
But he knows
Cleared out the
we're
sewer.
here.
Honestly, if the dragon knows we're here, then we should. Then one thing's for certain: we should avoid the gnolls.
Now how do I
Don't
get
wanna
out of here
sandwiched in
again?
between.
We're so close.
Aha! Aha! We did not see that last.
I mean, if we are not patient now, then it will all be in vain. Anyway.
So no charge?
That's a bit late for that plan.
I don't know, big guy. I don't know.
If we leave, would he? Would he let us? Would he let us leave?
Oh, he's counting down now.
Well, let's get out of the forest.
I'm running.
You're running out of the forest or are you running away?
I'm running out of the forest.
Well, I'm running. I'm just
In the
running.
90s.
Okay, so all of you are now running towards the forest or out towards the mines, I suppose.
Yes.
As you start getting closer to the exit
Oh no,
of the
he's getting
forest,
hungry.
the tree starts thinning out. You notice this quite large green creature that you've seen before, sitting on top of the mines.
I've not seen you before.
Wings spread. You have indeed not seen it before. Wings were like already spreading, ready to lift off, as it now closes them down again. You again.
I don't think we've met.
We
Slowly turns his head towards you.
Welcome to Wolby's
You're
Tavern.
new indeed.
Enjoy your stay.
How
I'm
about that
serious.
one? Try to bite me.
I'm going to try again.
At this point,
Oh.
a lot of the gnolls that were at the encampment that were building are stopping building and they're already grabbing their weapons.
There goes the pass without trees.
Dude,
Wait, we still have it,
Like
right? I still
someone-
you
have
still
it.
have it. The
Didn't
dragon
roll
just
high
rolled
enough.
very high on perception with a 31.
Oh shit. What did I miss?
Dragon knows we're here.
Okay.
It's sitting on
High,
top
high
of the mine.
perception.
It's on top of the mind. Okay.
So, yep.
This
You
is
got-
fine.
So
And now, as you're walking out of the forest, you also notice there's a gnoll standing next to the dragon. Let me look his name? Trash Drek. You know him.
Yes.
You love him. Gvurok Drekspear. And for everyone that doesn't know him, that you guys see this very old, but still powerful build. No, quite big. Compared to the others. And he stands next to the dragon. Although you do notice that he looks slightly whipped, you know. So he looks beat. He has a lot of new injuries. However, he still seems quite intimidated.
Intimidated? You're goddamn right.
I think you're using the wrong word.
Yeah. Logi's intimidated?
No, you said he's still quite intimidated.
No, he still looks quite intimidating.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was
figured.
intimidated by the dragon. I was like, huh?
That as well.
I'll just say to the dragon, I'm here to gather some green dragon moss. If you don't mind, and if you do, then I'll turn back. That's fine with me.
That's never heard that one before. Well,
That's
some
not a lot-
people
much.
kind of burned down a forest where the moss just started to grow. So,
No, that's
quite unfortunately, I do not have any right now.
mind. Mind if I come back later?
The dragon starts smiling. What do I get in return?
This huge chest.
Yeah, I haven't quite thought about that.
He's not a bard anymore.
That's it.
Give him a random
You can
potion.
still try. You can still try.
Price potion.
Just you have to roll really, really high.
Get some seeds.
I haven't quite thought about that before. But I'm making. I'm an expert elixir maker, so perhaps I can make you a potion of something that you desire.
What would a being like me need from tiny elixir?
I can make
He
a potion.
said he
I can make a
said he could
potion.
make one that helps you hunt dragons.
Yep, I can also make elixirs that that make you grow. And I, yeah, I'll tell Logi to drink his elixir that I gave him at the rest, or like I give him the elixir that I made.
The new one.
Yeah, I'll drink it.
And at the same time, I will cast enlarge.
Oh boy, that's a bad idea. That's a horrible idea.
We are not the smartest here, but we did a little bit of deception.
That's not what I'm saying. This is a horrible idea.
Do stealth of or stealth hand?
Sleight of hand?
Sleight of hand, yeah.
Pretty good, sure.
the dragon can't even roll lower than that. It's like,
Okay.
yeah, she's not food, but you can easily see that she's not food. It's like very impressive.
Logi kind of looks at himself, looks at his hands being like the same size as the knolls in front of him. Looks up towards the dragon slowly. Narrows his eyes.
You also, by the way, have boldness, so
Oh, I didn't need it.
you can roll a d4 and add the number rolled to every attack roll, saving throw that you make from this one.
You also have pass without trace.
So perhaps something like that. But I'll come back another time, and I slowly turn around and might try to set some steps backwards.
I heard he's very delicious.
Hold right there for now. Why are the rest of you here?
I just
Yeah.
came in to kill some gnolls.
I mean, if he isn't gonna drop concentration on his enlarge, Logi's going to rage and charge.
No, I won't drop that.
Are you sure?
Unfortunately, I am.
Before this
I think
happens,
unfortunately I am as well.
before this happens, I'm gonna ask a question to the other players. What do you want to do with this?
Well, I mean,
Probably
we
gonna
travel.
party wipe us if
We
if
we
let
travel
them do
with
this.
Loki, so I mean, Loki
Yeah,
kind of
we-
expected
we-
it.
We knew what's going to happen, but yeah. My plan was to find family of trash. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just
I'm
wanted
like,
to kill some
there they
gnolls.
Hey,
are.
Dragon, we're not there to find trouble. Only that guy. We cannot control this guy. We're only here for the family of the.
No, this is me asking as
Tabaxi
a
here.
DM.
And this is our answer.
So,
This is our
This
answer.
is
like,
literally me saying like, hey man,
really?
we're not like this. We can't control this guy.
like, cause I love the fact that that he's true to Logi. However, if everyone goes along with this, like I'm giving you a chance to step back.
If they charge in and start fighting a dragon and an army of gnolls, then Douglas will 100% dip.
I'm dipping as well, though.
Because
Right. So
I will say this is campaign ending.
I have no connection with these people aside from 2 days where I slept in the ashes and got 20 gold from one of them. So if they are fighting themselves to the death, then goodbye me. I'm just out then.
And I think in my nature, I'm trying to save.
This is not my
Help.
fight, so I'm out.
Look,
Drake has
I-
already seen that this tribe is, doing okay. They're under the rule of a dragon. I don't know what's worse, the gnoll or the dragon, but the gnoll don't seem to be in a good shape either right now. Like they're also kind of enslaved in a way.
Okay, here goes nothing.
I mean, this is like.
Like I hope you don't mind me asking this, Lolo, for like the rest of the players, but this would.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Because the issue here.
On Logi.
I don't think you can. I think you roll high enough.
It's okay, I
I
used my
think the
third
highest you
level
can
spell
roll
shot.
is 48, right?
That's
no,
not high
No,
enough.
64, I think.
Still
What the
not. Unfortunately.
I just like seeing my gorgeous.
The issue here is that Logi all of a sudden became large enough to challenge the dragon in his head.
I can give you the rough estimation of how big it actually is.
Yeah, no, I know. I think I know. But in his head, he's large now. He's large enough to fight the dragon.
If I step out of range of Logi, does the enlarge stop?
No.
No.
You
Only
need to
when I drop
actually.
Wait,
you
is it
need to
magic?
drop it.
Is it magic?
It is
Yeah,
magic.
it is right. There you go. Dispel magic.
I think that's touch. Oh, it's 120 feet. Yeah.
Alright, calm down, big boy.
What's that?
All right, so this spell magic is getting cast. I'll allow this. Are you guys okay with this scenario?
Yeah, I'm
As
still
long as
slowly
we
making my
don't-
way out.
Yeah, so if we fight a dragon, I'm out.
Let me mostly ask Logi, I guess.
I mean, if he grows smaller again, then that's going to suck a bit of the wind out of him.
Well, you suddenly start shrinking again as you're raging.
There's still, I think there's still a DC he needs to roll on it, but yeah.
Is there?
Was
I don't know.
Yeah, DC equals 10 plus the spell's level.
Okay, so what do I roll? I rolled with third level.
With your, yeah, but still a... No, okay, ends. Yeah. That's fine.
It's
that's
an
fine.
11 then,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. No, it's straight, because Enlarge Reduce is just a second level spell. So it just...
Yep.
Yeah. So it just poof, gone.
the moment he shrinks, I'm kind of murmuring to myself that wasn't quite part of the plan. But
Yeah, he's very like.
Alright,
He's never part of a plan.
you start. Yeah, you start shrinking again, Logi.
Kind of slow down a bit.
Like,
And like you do notice that a lot of Null that are standing in front of the mines and all they have their weapons ready to attack you the moment you get in range.
Yeah, no, he would have been fine with that. But you know, it's the dragon that's the larger issue here.
The huger issue, you mean?
No, just the larger.
No, it's huge size.
Yeah, but you know, larger.
It's not about the size, but what you do with it.
true.
You notice Greg, he likely lifts his hand up, and some of the bow wielding gnolls start like getting their arrows ready, and he's just holding it up. Like, at your command, Emerson. And the dragon looks down at you again. You really want to try this again?
I mean, the moment he's grown back to his like normal size, he's basically stopped running towards them.
Yeah, but this would all like happen at the same time, basically, right?
Mm-hmm.
So she knows you stop running, and she just lets out a smile.
really do want to try this again.
Logi, I think it's best that we get out of here.
What was the magic word for making him sleep again?
Bed.
Bad, Logi, bad.
No, dragon was the magic word for waking him up. He just fell asleep anyway.
Loki bed, Loki bed, Loki bed, bed, Loki bed.
But yeah, no, he's kind of like puffing, breathing out, slightly turning around, walking backwards. Still not really dropping sight of the dragon.
So let me ask you this again. Why are you here? Except for the ones
Kill the
that's
gnolls.
for the moss.
Kill some gnolls. Find
I
some
was-
family.
I was here for this.
We're here for the
Your
family of this Trax?
Well, the Tabaxi in your capture are the Tabaxi here are used to be my tribe, still are technically. Almighty Amith Amis what was it?
Emerson.
Emerson.
Amaranth?
But I see you've kept them in good shape, in decent shape.
No.
So I don't want to upset you or
Well,
anything.
As long as they do their job, I can promise you they will be treated well.
And I guess like they see us as well, right? Because there's something happening.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
but there's only the three of them. You don't see
Yeah.
any others.
And I was like, would I do this? Like, what is a sign for like keep your head up? Is there like a sign for it?
For what?
Like keep your head at us, like stay strong.
I don't know.
You hold up the poster of a kitten hanging off a branch with the text "hang in there."
You kind of see her turn towards Grurok. And she mentions so. Cause wait, did you? No, you didn't mention anything. No, never mind. She's just staring at you intensely for now.
And me?
All of you, pretty much.
Yeah.
Mostly you at the moment because you're like the one talking at the moment.
Okay, but what the fuck did I do?
I guess I'll just in Tabaxi, I would say like stay strong.
She squints her eyes at you.
And then I'll say thank you in Draconic to thank you, Almighty something.
Emmer.
How do we write that? Emerfen?
I think I wrote it in the chat, didn't I?
Unknown creature wrote it in the chat.
Oh, yeah, but you still see the name, right?
Amarten.
Yes,
Yeah.
Amarten. Okay. Thank you. And I'll also take a few steps back to show that I'm backing off. Not that I'm running, just that I'm, backing off.
So you're telling me you just came to check on them?
I wanted to free them, but like I said, they seem in capable hands.
As you say that, you kind of notice Grurk beckoning towards Emmerfin, then whisper something to her. Ah. So you had a deal to buy them out.
A deal to buy them out? No.
Means you can buy some.
Are you
I
actually
don't
like
have-
lying to her?
I
now?
don't have the money to buy them out. I was gonna kill the
Yep.
gnolls and
But you had a deal
get
with them,
them out.
right?
yeah, that I could buy them out one day if
Yeah.
I brought the money. But we didn't decide on a price, and I don't think it's what I have on hand right now.
Oh, they decided on a price, alright.
I could help you out with some money if you need money to how to buy people
You
out.
also know the price. You know that you don't have it yet.
Mhm.
The price was 10k gold.
Okay.
Mummy.
Oh, look at Douglas. You perhaps have 10k on your hands.
Well, I will promise
right now.
to keep them safe. As long as they do their work correctly. However, for your insolence of your friend, the price is doubled.
Oh, that's fine.
Merciless as ever, Emerson. Merciful, not merciless, merciful.
Triples, I hear.
I
I
think
shall
it's time
return
for
him
you
with
to
the money.
leave now.
Yep. Sounds good.
And
Yes, sir.
I'll
Yes.
like make like a sign to Logie, like it really is time to leave, Logie.
Fine.
Anyway, is there any way I can keep in contact for that green dragon moss for later?
You have a number?
Booty call?
I'll pay for it.
Come back in a year.
Oh. I'll put it in my calendar. Sure. Thank you. Oh, actually, I'll
Bring
actually
something nice.
scribble.
Something
I'll see what I
interesting.
can bring. I'll see what I can bring. Gosh, getting to know you.
She kind of like puts her chest forward and lifts her head up in a form of intimidation, but also like pride of victory, so to say.
Arrogance.
I mean, it's pride, arrogance. It's in the eye of the beholder, you know.
Bitch.
Excuse me. We don't use that kind of language in this forest.
Same. You know, arrogance, pride.
Bitch.
I mean, aren't green dragons pretty ego? Like,
No,
All
they're
of them
more.
are.
Yeah, all
Yeah,
dragons are. You know,
yeah,
but,
pretty.
But the ones that are known for their ego are the red ones.
For the arrogance more.
Perhaps I can make a potion that makes the green dragon a red dragon if they want to be one.
That's out of character. That's a horrible thing to say to a green dragon.
It's a horrible thing to say to any dragon.
Yeah, but you know, green and blue will eat you. On the mention of something like that.
Yeah. Why would eat you anyway?
Yeah, white would eat you anyway. Black would just kind of kill you for the sake of it.
Well, see you in here.
Black would kill you for existing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the black dragons were like hyper aggressive. I stuttered. Don't take this out of context.
Oh, there goes the search.
Yeah, you did.
Well, technically, I didn't say anything wrong. I just stuttered.
No.
Doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter.
The black dragons are considered to be the highest aggressive ones, right?
No, that's
remember?
more the white ones. The black ones are more just the ones with the most just despised, or the fuck the word is, towards life. Disdain towards life.
I thought the white dragons were mostly the like most in terms with their beast side or something, I guess. Most.
Yeah, I mean
animalistic.
they're the most like best. Yeah, the most bestial ones. The most like just hunters
Yeah.
in the purest sense.
Black
Wait,
dragons
which
were
ones
just
stay
the
like a
angry
human
ones.
all their life? Like,
None.
if they can.
None.
No, there is one that they like to live as humans. They like to just fit in with humans and stuff.
Yeah,
Silver?
that's the silver dragons.
Oh yeah.
But they
Yeah,
don't
on the other
particularly
side.
stay in human form, as far as I know.
They do. The silver
they-
dragons do.
Yeah,
Hmm.
like they sometimes just live like normal lives forever.
I mean, I know they do a lot. They do it a lot. But like
They
not forever.
spend about as much time in human form as they do in dragon form.
I mean, I knew they
Well-
were the ones that did it the most, but
They also interbreed a lot. Wait,
Yeah,
no, no,
they are the ones with the most, where you find the most common, the cruelest. Black dragons are the cruelest ones.
the crew.
but yeah, no,
crews. Yeah.
Yeah, the silver dragons are the ones with the most half dragons roaming around.
This just turned into Dragon Podcast, D&D podcast.
Yeah, I mean it's 11 p.m. So the one
Yeah.
thing, the last question I have for you guys: what are you guys doing right now? Are you moving back away? Or
Halting.
If the dragon says,
Following the
yo,
group.
dip, then I'll dip.
Arthur?
I'm too young to die.
Arthur's backing away. Yasuke?
I'm not fucking dying to a dragon.
Sigalis?
I'm following the group,
You're what?
backing away.
Backing
I'm
away.
following with the group.
Hey, let's charge in alone. It's like, fuck this shit.
Douglas was backing away. Drek?
Yeah, I'm backing. I'm already like signed to Logi. Like, not this time.
Logi?
Let's back up.
I'm considering it.
You want to roll dice for it?
No, that's
I will-
not right. That's
I
not
will-
the right way.
I will think on some rations that I have and just hold it in my hand.
Before you go in,
We all
Yeah.
know you have 90 backup characters, so
I do. No, actually, I'm 100 right now, but you know, that's details. No, but it's more like it's. I'm not going to run in. It's more like, how am I leaving this the best way? How do I regain some sort of pride from this? You know what? I'm gonna take a. Logan's going to just take a quick piss whilst he's walking.
What?
Is
Yeah.
he taking the piss or is he taking a piss?
Piss. He's marking he's contesting
Marking it.
territory.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's gonna piss off the dragon.
Yes.
Happens.
All right, chat. Should we kill him or should we not kill him?
No. Campbell said he pulled down his pants. Obviously.
Why is he just standing there pissing
Okay.
himself?
And he's doing it whilst sort of walking after the group, so he's not just standing there pissing, staring at the dragon.
So are you peeing in front of you and you're then walking into it?
You know, peeing side to side. You know, just
Like walking.
The link is in my
backwards.
hands and you know what I would do.
Why am I seeing this?
Shall we make a poll if we kill Loki or not?
The green dragon's territory is literally the forest. There's not a single animal that doesn't piss in the forest.
Yeah, no, I don't think she would care too much.
No.
Right now, she's just thinking like, oh, that's gonna help with regrowth of the plants. Thank you. Yeah.
He's donating us.
There's literally like so many
Water.
stuff in there that's like food for the plants.
Yeah, I mean,
Acidic.
there's small pieces of knoll, and there's a bit of coal and charcoal. There's some
That's a-
slight scales of a dragon.
I thought you said
It's already
peeing,
there.
not peeing.
No, it's there as well.
All
Well,
right,
Anyway, leaving.
that's the end of the session then.
It's like in June.
So Lolo, I hope you're okay with how I handled that. I know it's
Yeah, that's fine.
technically not the way I'm supposed to handle it. I'm supposed to just let you guys die, but I wanted to give everyone the option as well, a little bit.
I was 100% down to be the only survivor by just walking out, and the rest being like, "Yeah, we're here for Lowy," and nope.
We have right.
And technically, it was all your fault.
I was trying to do
I
all spells and then
believe it.
die.
I think Drek would just run as well, probably.
Yeah, but that's also why I wanted to make like I wanted to really take a moment and really question what your characters would do in this situation, because you already didn't want to fight him the last time, except for Logi. Well,
Logi didn't want to
that's-
fight. Logi wanted to eat it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was probably, if it happened, I was probably casting invisible on him, and then good luck, and then walk away. Yeah,
You should go next.
Yeah,
and
that-
then probably
Maybe-
kill our old group. But that's not the side.
I guess we're not telling them, right, Logi? Nah.
Nah,
They'll find out.
they'll find out.
All right. So, what did you guys think of today's session? I know there's not a lot of combat, but it's just other situations. No,
It
there
could have
it
been.
could have been.
Yeah.
It would have been a very deadly combat, however. But hey,
Yeah, but for which side?
but to be fair, I
Probably
think
is.
you alone have a bigger chance to have a decent fight than if you guys group up and try to fight a green dragon.
Uh-huh.
If I'm realistically about it. So, technically.
I mean, especially when I was a large reduce, because, you know, I would hit 3 times around for, you know, a d4 plus 6, or a d6 plus a d4 plus 5.
Yeah, also like poison breath that kills like half your party, but you're immune to it.
Yeah,
So, you know, that helps.
yeah,
Hey, I'm
yeah,
just
it does.
I'm just saying Douglas came prepared to handle the green dragon because I have protection from poison spell.
That plus you would be able to land a hit, Lolo. That's true. You didn't do last
I-
time.
Hey, I got the I got the blessed thing from the other potion as well, so I would have added a d4 to my hits too.
Yep.
And also not immune resistant, but you know, I'm
You-
immune to the poison condition, not to the damage.
Oh, right. That's what we did. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, what did you guys think of the session?
Yeah, it was good.
Banging.
Yeah.
Banger.
I mean, we didn't burn anything down this time around, or I mean, we didn't the first time around either. but,
Almost.